Hello friends, it's Herbert here and welcome again to Freshenstadt, where today we're going to be reviewing the last of the Power Functions train sets we have in our collection. Today we are looking at the 2010 cargo train set number 7939. It comes with a total of 837 pieces, 8 bags, 4 minifigures and 6 manuals. So as usual we'll dive into every element of the set and then we'll run the train around on its desired loop of track. In case you're wondering why it's a bit dim in this room, it's mainly because I'm filming this in late afternoon when the sun is at nearly its midpoint of the afternoon cycle, and if I raise my blind in this room then not everything would be clearly in detail, so apologies for that. So starting off with bags 1 and 2 and manual number 1, it builds up the diesel-electric Power Functions locomotive, which basically has all 3 main parts as usual. The train motor, as you can see here, which is connected to the red port on the receiver, which is a bit unusual because all my other cargo trains are on the blue port except the heavy haul train. And the passenger train, set 7938, which Jordan reviewed in the last video, is on blue. That's what it comes with. And then if I open up the cab here and turn it on, you can see the green light from the receiver there. And then if I also take off the side panels, you can see the battery compartment there as well. So it's almost like the heavy haul train locomotive in terms of building style, except with a few extra details and such. And there is a missing sticker on the back of the Lego City Railway logo, and we couldn't find a replacement for that. No worries, because you're not going to see it that often when you run it around. Then the next wagon, bag 3, in fact builds up the oil wagon here at the back of the train, but this is the way we like to arrange it when it's completely built up, because we have another train that carries cars around and that goes at the back of the train. So we'll talk about that in another video, which I think, to get this straight, I believe it might be me reviewing that one, or Jordan or Arnold, I don't know, but not Friedrich. So it's a symmetrical wagon, meaning it's the same on both sides except that the Octan logo is mirrored, and it's well built up with these drum pieces here built sideways and then attached with studs down the centre of the wagon. So assuming you can see those straight bits there, so it's technically not lying flat on it, it's built directly into the train. Then after that we have bag number 4 building up this red wagon here, and this is why we managed to get our hands on this train, because it's not only our most recent train, despite it being 2010 when that set came out. We've had this since 2026 now, so a few months, and none of our other trains come with fully red wagons, so we tried to find something for the heavy haul train because we generally send trains in colour correspondence. So we got this train instead. So what you can do with that one is you would be able to lift it off and switch it out for this yellow Lego container here to put on the truck and then exchange on it. We'll come to our honest review in the end. But yeah, it's very useful. So we can have different colours showing up. So we're thinking of using a different flatbed wagon to use the yellow wagon itself. Then bag number 5 builds up these 2 little cars with the flatbed wagon on them. One little blue car and one little white car. And very old they are right now, especially with the number plates and all that having in such a tiny space. When we got this set, none of the stickers on the back were there, so I take the white car off. You can see we had to write in the registration plate on the back. The front stickers were there. All the stickers that we needed were already applied to the previous units of this set. I just realised these straight pieces of track are a bit wonky. Then bag 6 builds up this rather wide freight crane. And unlike the 60098 crane and the 60052 crane, can only move sideways in this case to raise and lower the hook, whereas the crane on 60052 can go forwards and backwards and sideways, and the other crane can go forwards and backwards and turn around 360 degrees. Plus I also like this because it's quite wide, so we can fit roughly around, I think, 3 pieces of track underneath, and we have 2 other trains in our powered up collection that don't come with the crane, so this is really reliable in this case. And you have to put a minifigure in here, which just means lift up the roof, and I'm also thinking about this, how does he get down? Doesn't look like a safe measure seeing in there, no ladders. If you're wondering about these green pieces here, stabilising it, they're just one piece in itself. They're held up like that, which is incredible to do. I wouldn't expect any real bricks to do that, like standard like ramp pieces and all that. And then bags 7 and 8 build up a truck, and this container here. The trouble is though, with this set, you only get one of these containers, and it would be enough to fit 2 on here specifically. So that's why we only give this whole set a review out of 10 of 7 because of that. And also sometimes because of some difficult arrangements as well though. So in terms of the track layout this set comes with, it comes with the most pieces of track in any of our train sets. So it comes with 42 pieces, 8 straights, 16 curves, 1 left switch, 1 right switch, and 16 flexible track pieces, which came out at the same time. I mean, we do have some flexible track packs, which Friedrich is going to review in 2 videos time before we build up a nice train layout with all the power functions sets and a train station set, which is our next video, which Arnold is going to review, which came out at the time of the high-speed passenger train set. And then you may have noticed I've been holding up the box, mainly because it's not that stable at the moment, because if I let go of it, it's going to fall over and knock something over at any point. And I've got 2 boxes behind it to keep it steady should it fall backwards. But all the same, we like this train, mainly because it's the first sort of diesel-electric style train and the others are more diesel-y. So yeah, I think the best option is to send the train running on the loop of track it comes with and showcase what we can do with the crane as well. So I'll set it up and I shall see you very shortly. Okay, so the loop of track is all set up. Let's check the remote settings. It's on channel 2, not channel 1, because that conflicts with 60051, and channel 3 conflicts with 60098, which are both on the red port of the receiver. So what I like about the loop of track is not only is it the one with the most pieces, it's also that the diverging path is only flexible tracks between the 2 switches, which is very interesting. So you can literally hear the train rolling over them. Just change the switch so we have the straight aspect. And although the other power functions trains are more diesel style locomotives, this feels more like a diesel electric one. And I wanted to choose this set mainly because of the red wagon, and also because it almost looks like 60098. So I'm just going to stop it at the crane, and then we're going to lift up, in fact, the red wagon. Let's try not to get it on the switch itself. If we just lower it carefully, we can do that. And unfortunately the crane can't move in any other direction, so that's tough luck. But either way, it still is an impressive train set. And of course you can lift the cars as well, but not the oil drum, because that's an individual thing in this set. Let's just flip the switch again. Then we're going to stop it again and put the wagon back on. And then we can send the train round again. So unlike the other cargo train that has a switch in the power function series, in this case 60052, there is no excess track involved because everything comes equally organised. And with flexible tracks, however, they come all separately. I know there's another train set in the cargo train range, which was the red cargo train, set 3677, that came out in 2011, but we don't have that one. And this is our 9th train in total, so basically it's the most recent one, as I said earlier. We're thinking of getting a 10th, but that's for the future. And it's not one of the new ones. We might be thinking of getting an old one or ordering some pieces to make one from scratch. Let's just flip the switch again so we can see it go in the diverging aspect for a little bit more time. And that is that. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more set reviews. Next video, which Arnold is going to review, is the 2014 train station, set number 60050. See you again in Fletchenstadt again, and lots of love.